Hello, my name is Russell Roop and I'm with Conquest Gaming LLC. We've been designing board games since the late 1990s. In 2010, we came out with Warlords of Europe, an epic strategy game of medieval warfare. And it was a finalist for the Origins Award in the category of Best Historical Board Game of the Year. If you played Warlords of Europe, thanks a lot. We appreciate your support. And we would love to have you join us in our next project. We've been hard at work for a long time getting our next game ready to roll, and we're asking for your support to help make that happen. We've gone in a totally new direction with our latest game. It's like nothing else you've ever played before, and it's called StelCon Infinity. It's a strategy game of interstellar exploration and conquest. The game plays 2 to 6 players. The 2-player game lasts about an hour. A 4-player game would last 2 to 3 hours, and the 6-player game features 3 teams of 2 pitted against each other, where the partners play simultaneously during their turn. StelCon Infinity has a really straightforward movement and combat system that is given spice and literally infinite replay value by a deck of 54 sector cards that make up a unique galactic map every time you play the game, plus there's a deck of 120 conquest cards that form the core of the game. In the upper left of the conquest cards, you get important information like when and where you can play the card. Some play at any time, and others play just on your turn. Temp cards are one-offs that are discarded when played, and other cards stay in play either on a ship or on a sector. The color-coded starburst acts as a guide for what kind of card you have, or what kind of other cards your card works well against. And because it's all in the upper left, you can fan them out and not have to read every card every turn. Plus, you fill your hand with up to 5 conquest cards at the end of every turn, so that gives you plenty of time to read them while the other players take their turn. Conquest cards let you do everything from modify the outcome of a single battle to permanently change the firepower of a spaceship, where you can alter a sector's fuel production, you can man a spaceship with a unique crew, you can cheat the dice, steal or stop another card in play or as it's being played. You're even allowed to play cards to influence battles between other players if the strategic situation suits your needs, so that helps to keep players engaged when it's not their turn. Each player has his own map board and starts out at his own homeworld with a limited fuel production. And that fuel will allow you to build a small fleet. You must expand your space empire outward into the sectors adjacent to your homeworld. Sectors are drawn from a deck of 54 sector cards. As you conquer more sectors, they will provide you with more fuel that allows you to buy more spaceships and continue your expansion outwards. To get from your map piece to another player's map piece, you just use a wormhole. Enter the wormhole along the red line and exit along the nearest red line. Or enter along a blue line and exit along the nearest blue line. Here we've got a 6-player game prototype set up. And we can go from the homeworld 1, 2, 3, 4 sectors away to his homeworld. Or from my homeworld 1, 2, 3, 4 sectors away to that player's homeworld. And in a 4-player game, that allows you to get to the person on your left and the right and straight across the table, all equal. The spaceships are made of 2mm sturdy punch-out material standard to many modern board games. But because the nacelles slide onto the ship, you can even stand them up vertically. Both in the practical sense and for gameplay purposes, the spaceships are modular in design, so you can customize each spaceship as you see fit, as long as you have the fuel production to support it. Hang an extra gun on a ship to give it more firepower, install an engine on a ship to let it speed through friendly sectors of space, or give a ship a squad to give it the ability to scout and some extra firepower. Engines, squads, and guns. We call these mods, and you physically insert them into the ship's mod slots. The economy of StelCon Infinity is simple. Just add up all the fuel that you're producing, and subtract out all the fuel that you are consuming, and you get to spend the difference. Put another player into a fuel deficit, and they'll have to scrap ships. Put yourself into a fuel surplus, and you can build a more powerful fleet and drive it all the way to an enemy homeworld. If you conquer just one enemy homeworld, then you've won the game. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your support.